Junaid Joosani is a digital queue pioneer, leveraging online booking, mobile check-in, real-time updates and virtual queuing systems to enhance customer experiences and streamline service delivery. And Junaid is with us here. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. So, can you tell us more about what you're doing with digital queuing?
So right now, I just want to give a small story about myself. Last year, I was with my what we call my niece, and we were in one of the theme park in Stockholm, and it took us 45 minutes to get a ride, and we all were just sitting and waiting in the queue. And it was not only me; there were other families; they were suffering the same. And at the end we realized the duration in the queue was more than 1.5 hours.
Wow.
So for 70 to 90 minutes people are just sitting in the queue just to get their ride for 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. And then I start thinking about it. Okay, this is not a good way of enjoying the theme park or amusement park. We should have some simple solution that shall not take so much money in terms of infrastructure. Everyone has a cell phone. They do not need to download any app. They scan the QR code and they become a part of that queue, and they will know when their turn is. So by having this small implementation, I believe families can enjoy more time in the theme park and they can eat or they can try some other rides at the same time. So this was our hypothesis, and when I presented this concept last year in different places, people start liking it because they think everything is so fast. Even sometimes we do not need to be on the place. We can just check in online and we can be in the queue on the way to our place. Because I was trying to make this thing working in one of the bank, because a bank has the same problem. Like if you go to the bank for some query, you need to wait in the queue and you don't know when you will get your turn.
Yeah.
And it happens at the work time. So people were really, really frustrated. And when we present the solution, they like it because it's free. Number one, there is a zero infrastructure cost, and customer do not need to download any app or they do not need to create any account. They scan the QR code and be part of the queue very easily. And the biggest value that we are giving that was missing in the market, like whenever any person who has been served either from ride or from anything, there was no way to give this feedback to the business.
Yeah.
In our system, whenever anyone joins a queue and when they get their number, then they have a possibility to write a review. What do they think about the service? What do they think about how they were treated? So here they can get honest feedback instantly from their customers. Which will improve overall customer service or their own service afterwards.
Yeah. It's a great idea. It's sort of a win-win for the customer and for the business, because to use the theme park example, the customer's not going to sit around standing waiting for ages, and the theme park can save on space because they're not going to kind of build a queue, and they can have the customers, around the rest of the park possibly buying more stuff, and they'll make more money.
Exactly. And that is the theme park was one example. The second biggest place where we found this application can be very, very useful are the festivals.
Yeah.
Because in festivals, whenever we go, at least I go in the festivals a lot, and whenever I have to check in the festival to get my band, oh my God, it's like around 1 hour.
Wow.
Just to stay over there and wait for my turn. So these two examples, we believe we are going to make a very big impact and it will just improve the customer happiness. This is where we are focusing.
Absolutely.
Customer happiness is the key thing here.
So how does it work? Is it an app that the customer has to download, or is it just a website kind of thing that they go on?
Exactly. So what is going to happen? For example, you are a business. You will just go to atz.ai. You just sign in with your email address. You will get a OTP. You sign in, and then you create your own digital queue. And then you share this QR code. You print this QR code and you paste this QR code where you want to have a queue. So now I'm a user. I just see the QR code. I scan the QR code with my phone camera. Then this new website comes up where it shows me how many people are in the queue, and how long will it take, and then I just join the queue, and then I get my token number. And then I have another possibility. If I want, I can write a question to the server. So for example, if I'm going to pick up some order or I have some other request, so they can read my request before they take me, and then I can write my phone number. So in case if I forgot my phone or if I don't see my phone so often, then I can get SMS at the same time when my turn is there.
And what happens if one person who is the first in the queue doesn't turn up? You know, after a period of time, do they just have to be removed from the queue and the next person's allowed to go?
Yeah. So admin can remove all the persons. They are just processing. Okay, one is there, done. Second is there, done. Third is there, done. So they will start removing the people from the queue so other people can.
What are the benefits for the companies? Because obviously I mentioned about the theme park example, they can save space and make more money. Are there any other benefits that the companies can have from this?
As I said, like number one benefit is a customer happiness. So customer will save a lot of time. That's number one priority. Number second priority, or most important, is the customer feedback. What do they think about the service? Because currently, if you see, like if you go to airports, any big places, they have this physical device with different emoticons, and then you just say, okay, it was good, it was bad. And many people don't have a possibility to write what they were facing problem with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other solution, here people can read the service, and they can write their suggestion or comments instantly over there.
The feedback is possibly more genuine because at like airport after security or something, you sometimes get like kids that'll come along and just press the angry face for a laugh, whereas you get a responsible adult that is filling out the questionnaire on the queue.
Yes.
How do you think these digital queues kind of contribute to the sort of operational efficiency for the business?
Because currently there are two things. It's a very good question, and this is what we just observed. And we did one pilot in one of the what do you call, like a discotheque.
Yeah.
I live in Stockholm. So nowadays we are having a very cold weather, and whenever we have a party ends at like 2:30, and then everyone is rushing towards to get their jackets.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens? They need to get 5 people just to hand over the jackets, and it's a big chaos. So what we say to them, guys, you just need a one person in our queue system, because now everyone will get their queue number and they can come when it's their turn. So from operational efficiency point of view, today they need to hire 5 or 6 people to entertain people, and they can achieve the same thing with one person with our digital queue. And this is the biggest like a cost saving for business also.
And are there any potential challenges or obstacles that businesses might face when transitioning to digital queue systems?
I think businesses need to educate their customers at least first time, because now the customers don't have this mindset. They just need to make the queue by themselves. So they just need to give them this possibility. Guys, here is the QR code. Please scan the QR code and join the queue.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the biggest thing what I see. And second, I don't see it's an obstacle, but there's a possibility. For example, if there are like old people, if they're coming, for them, they are not very tech savvy. So it may be a bit difficult for them to be part of this digital queue concept.
Yeah.
So this is what because we have been testing into different type of target audience, and the target audience like the family target audience really like this thing because now they can plan when they want to go, how long will it take, and they can join before they are on the place. And this is like adding a lot of value into this between 25 to 50 age group. I think they really like this service because they are saving time.
Yeah.
And they are the one who calculate every minute, because after 60 for them it may be a bit difficult to adopt this new way of be a part of the queue.
Yeah.
Because they were so much into this by default make a default queue. So This is the one obstacle that we have seen so far, and it's only with the old generation. And I don't know if it's an obstacle or it's just like a new way of working for them.
And do you find that even younger than 25 are quite open to it? Because I guess the younger you get, the more you are abreast with technology, and they would prefer not to wait in a physical queue.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But here, what we were thinking about from impact point of view, because young generation, they can wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They have time, they have energy. But if they are like what we call like if they are working, or if they are a student, or they are busy in some professional life, for them the time is very, very important. And for those people, this digital queue concept is adding a lot of value.
And do you have any particular success stories or case studies where the implementation of digital queuing has significantly improved customer experiences or the overall process?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, like we did like this pilot concept in one of the discotheque in Stockholm.
Yeah.
In the nightclub, and over there, the owner had to hire 5 people just to hand over the jackets in the evening, and it was a chaos. Like even I had to wait like around 20-30 minutes just to get my jacket, because
Wow.
there were so many people. And by just having our concept over there, I think now they just need a 1 or 2 person, and this 1 or 2 person are getting everything in place, because now they have enough time to go and pick all the jackets from the back and put on the counter. So if anyone is coming, they are just handing over more faster. And in summer, we are planning to run this thing with a couple of festivals. We are in discussion, and they really like the idea. So I think you guys are going to see our solution in few festivals in Europe for sure.
Sounds exciting. And how do you foresee the future of queue management evolving, especially with advancements in technology?
I think there are few solutions already with the digital queue in the market. But the thing is this, in most of the solutions, users have to download the app. And the key differentiator between us and our competitors is this: we have removed the concept of downloading app, and we have removed the concept of creating an account.
Obviously, you've got this stuff coming up in summer. Is there anything else you're working on to perhaps expand your project?
Yeah, so right now this ATZ.ai, we are just trying to build this is a web-based app store that we are saying it. So here we have just introduced like 4 different type of apps. The first app that I mentioned about digital queue, where people can create a digital queue. The second app that is getting some popularity is a QR payment system. But with our QR payment system, the super interesting stuff is like this. First of all, user do not need to download any app. Every QR payment in the world, you need to download an app. So this is the biggest key differentiator between us and the rest of the QR payments. The second biggest interesting thing is this: we have a concept of a split payment. A split payment means, like, for example, you and your friends, you all go together and you are having a very good dinner, and you have some drinks, and now it comes to a paycheck. So today what happens, one person has to pay and rest of the people have to pay to him. And it's a big mess. Sometimes if you don't trust your friend, then everyone is just giving the credit cards and the person is tapping, and it's a mess. So with our solution, what is going to happen, on every board, there will be like a QR payment system. There's a QR code. All the friends will be scanning the QR code, and they will be paying their shares individually via Apple Pay, Google Pay, or credit card. And they will be getting their own digital receipts in their emails. So you do not need to own any more receipt. Everything is in your phone, in your email. And then I think you can easily use this information for your tax purposes or for other purposes also. And this is the second biggest differentiator between us and the rest of the payment systems, that we have built this split payment concept. And number third, that you are getting your digital receipt in the phone, in your email. You do not need to worry about anything else. So I think we really believe in this. And I think on Wednesday, I have talked with a few cafes in Stockholm. So I hope they will adopt this new QR payment system.
Very exciting. Well, in the meantime, where are we able to keep up to date with you and find everything that we need to find?
It is on our website, atz.ai.
Excellent.
So this is where you guys just can go and see all our updates are getting there.
Brilliant. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great to have you on the show.
Thank you. You're welcome.